Thank you for watching another episode of our Certified Supplier Initiative Yongjua Factory Tour. I'll be your host, Darnell. This has been launched or organized by China Toy and Juvenile Products Association. We'll be looking into the factories that we'll be featuring today based on our 5 criteria. These are product safety, safety assurance, specified standards, self-export capability, and social responsibility. And today I am here in Yongjua. It is known as the famous manufacturing regions here in China. And Yongjua is also the major production hub of playground equipment. So without further ado, I want to get into this factory that we'll be featuring today, which is the Huaxia Amusement Company Limited. So if you're interested, just stick around, all right? Let me give you a little bit of an overview of our featured company for today, Huaxia Amusement Company Limited. Now, the company was established in 2000. Now, Huaxia is CE and ISO 9001 certified. Their main products are indoor and outdoor playground equipment, trampoline, rope course, and all these things related to it. Now, all their main products are actually TUV certified. Now, they're also a manufacturer of amusement equipment, sports facilities, preschool supplies, leisure equipment products, and anything that is related to this. Now, they also integrate from development, research, production, and sales of these products. So, without further ado, I want to get into this factory. I want to show you their workshop, their research and development facilities, and everything. So, stick around. Alright, so we're in one of their workshops right now. Now, when we're in their workshops, we look into some of the things that are really important for us to certify a supplier. That is the standard production process and strict quality management system. Now, they have 2 major production bases, one in Yangwan Industrial Zone and one in Xiao Industrial Zone. It covers a huge area. It's about 20 acres. Now, they have a registered capital of 51.8 million Chinese yuan or RMB. They have 226 employees. They have 12 big manufacturers equipment in this facility alone. The company follows the country's call, that is the plastic and wood to plastic and steel saving resources. That means even to the raw materials that they're actually producing will comply with a certain standard that ensures that all these products are environment friendly. Now, they have researched a new material, which is the wood plastic OVC composite material. That means, because we're talking about here metals, we're talking about plastics, we're talking about different parts of a playground. Now, these are special materials that they actually produce. They research this specifically. So not just they produce or manufacture or create, they also ensure that all these materials are environment friendly. Now, we're in one of the workshops actually. This is the woodwork workshop. This is where anything that's related to wood parts of their product. Now, this is one of these workshops in this big building. I'm in this wood workshop facility. Below me was the welding facility, and below that was the metal facility. So every single level covers different parts of their products. Now, our friend over here is actually a little bit busy sanding some wood part over here. So what I have here on my side are actually parts of one of their playground equipment. Now, I'm here actually in one of their quality control workshop. Now, this is about 200 square meters on this section alone of the workshop. As you can see, I have parts of a nice tube slide over here. It's not assembled yet, obviously, but over there, I want to share something with you guys. So, because it is a quality control workshop, I have a good friend of mine here who's doing all sorts of measurements. Now, he covers plastic smoothness, the color, the iron smoothness, welding joints, baking varnish, softness of soft packages and roundness of edges and corners. Now he's using different tools and equipment to ensure that he gives buffer to the child's safety. When I say child's buffer, when I say buffer, it means the correct angle that ensures the safety of the child. Because of gravity, of course, there should be a proper angle where the child is not too fast or not too slow based on their standards. And I can see here, let me just go grab this one. He has actually a template or a guide where he follows. It shows different formulas, it shows different angles, it shows different measurements and everything. So this whole booklet actually is his template or guide that he needs to check to ensure that this product, even before it reaches our customers, is safe for every single child that will be using this tube slide. Imagine, once this has been installed, it will be countless of children that will be playing with this tube slide. So to ensure quality, to ensure safety, our good friend over here checks it for you guys. All right, so I want to feature one of their products. Actually, it's a set of products, and behind me is actually an outdoor product. It's their outdoor playground amusement set. Now, let me just feature one by one as much as I can. So what I have here on my side is actually the moon swing. It's called moon swing because it kind of resembles like a moon. And not only that, what does a moon look like? It illuminates in the dark, right? So this moon swing actually is, the material itself is luminous. It means even in the dark, even without electricity, it's gonna glow in the dark. But there's a special switch here. I don't know if you can see it, but from where I am right now, I can see actually that there's a LED light around it, which means it can light up in the dark as well. And this is powered with a 10,000 milliamperes lithium battery, and you can charge that. Now, the moon swing can be luminous or battery operated. And the seat, the actual thing actually weighs 1.5 kilograms and can actually load up to a 200 kilogram capacity. So if I'm gonna sit here up to 200 kilograms, you're good. And also, aside from the material, the luminous material of this one, it's made from really durable plastic. Of course, it's meant to last very, very, very long outdoors. And what you can see here is actually a stainless chain. That means it can last very, very long. Right, avoid rust and all these things. So let's move here. And of course, all the piping are galvanized pipes, but they're also coated with a certain material that protects it from rust. And let me just go here. And this is a nice swing. Earlier on, I was checking out the workshops, and of course, since this is a finished product, everything that you see here is already passed a certain quality check from the inspectors. No, from the smoothness of this stainless slide, this material is actually stainless, so it can last almost, if not forever, for a very, very long time. They also have made sure that all the buffer for the safety of the children who are going to be using this, the angle of the slide, and all that. It is really cool. I mean, when I was younger, a basic slide and basic swings and playground, they considering now how they all look like, it is just amazing. Now, also the post and everything is made of stainless steel. Like what I mentioned, if not forever, it can last for a very, very, very long time. So all the designs that you can see here, where it's bolt, the engineers, the research and development have thought about this meticulously. That means safety is assured, of course, coming from Huasha Amusement Company Limited. And this whole structure as well, it's really perfect for outdoors, for kindergartens, for communities, for parks, right? So I also want to feature this part. This is the rope system. It's like where kids can actually climb up. And as you can see, it's really, really sturdy. It's well made. They have all these bolts. They have all these fasteners that actually hold the rope together. And this is actually the 6-strand steel wire rope. So inside is the actual steel wire, and it's wrapped with protective sort of nylon or some sort of material that protects it from the kids, like, because if it's just pure metal or steel, then it might actually injure the kids. So you can see all the smooth surfaces here. This wire is protected with this nylon or the certain material as well from the steel, from the skin of the kids. because I'm a father myself, so I want to make sure that everything's safe. And what I can see here, it actually shows already the safety-ness of this product. So the whole thing, it is just really huge. I really love it. So protected with special coating, with special painting for this, for it to last longer. And I also want to feature this as well, this one. So they have this rope swing. All right, gone are the days when the basic swing during my time is just a plank of wood and some rope. But here now, it is actually fastened or harnessed in this galvanized pipe, of course, again, with protective coating. And then this chain is stainless as well. And it can be easily installed or reinstalled with this nice fastener over here. All right, with this rope. Everything is meticulously done if I look at it. I wish you were here to check this out yourself. All right, so I think earlier on you saw me try their slide and it was exhilarating. It was really amazing. I mean, we're gonna try that one more time later on. But I'm here right now in one of their showrooms, and this is actually a very, very huge showroom, because what we're talking about here are not tiny toys. What we're talking about here are playground equipment. So actually, they have a couple of playground equipment or indoor playground equipment here. But I want to mention first that their main products are indoor amusement, outdoor playground equipment, trampoline, rope course, ninja, etc., and all these things related to it. And they have a registered trademark, which is Vasya and Huasha, which is popular in South Korea, in Saudi Arabia, in the US or North America, in Germany, and other 60 regions around the world. Now, all these playground sets or equipment are suitable for residential areas, playgrounds, shopping malls, restaurants, communities, parks, kindergartens, and so on and so forth. Let me just feature one of their indoor playgrounds. But before that, let me just mention that all these have scientific integration for amusement, sports, puzzles. So that means kids are not just playing, they're also learning from it, getting education, such as, for example, they're designed specifically for children. For example, drilling, climbing, sliding, rolling, rocking, swinging, jumping. And because all these have different parts, for example, they have swings, they have rolling logs, they have V-shaped sits, they have all these slides. Even inside over there, it's like a maze. It has all these soft play components in it where I came out from earlier. Now, the main goal here is actually, of course, there's safety, of course, there's quality, but of course, for the customer themselves, which are the children who's going to be playing with these, is to increase happiness and difficulty. That means it's not just about play, it's also about getting challenges. And when they learn from these challenges, from these difficult challenges, it means they get to improve, they get to grow more. It's not just about play. That's the cool thing about these playgrounds that they have here at Huasha Amusement Company Limited. All right, so I'd like to feature this one. It's one of their playground set or amusement equipment. This is actually the Devil Slide. The color itself is red. It's already kind of, how to say this, it taunts you, you know? But this specific slide or this equipment is suitable for 18 years old and above. So that means, I'm gonna show you, I think it's a 90 degree or less than 90 degree. And I want to show you, oh my gosh, I wanted to try it, but I'm too scared. It goes way down there. There you go, as you can see that. Oh my gosh. I'm catching my breath because I just tried one of their slides early on. So not only that they produce playground or amusement sets for kids, you know, from 3 to 12 years old, they also produce playgrounds for amusement parks for young adults. We all know that stuff like this, you know, gone are the days when kids really like to go to amusement parks, right? But now we're trying to give that back to the kids. All right, I'd like to share with you a couple of things here. So actually I have here an array of all the design patents. They actually have more than 70 design patents. That means original designs, right? Aside from that, I also want to share some of the certifications. For example, like they have these GS certification. This is from Germany, all right? And then also, I have a couple of them actually. Also, they have the CE certification for Europe. And also they have, this factory is actually also an ISO 9001 certified. And not to mention that all these actually will comply with all the regulations, standards of European and North American customers or standards. All right, so we are now in their research and development facility. So now they have actually 10 members or employees here. The cool thing about it is they have actually in-house competitions that provide incentives for these designers. That means internally, in-house, they become competitive. Therefore, they produce more creative, better designs within the team. The competitiveness is kind of a good thing in some companies, right? But let me just also mention that these designers are all talented with their expertise. They produce new designs, they do research and development, and their current designs are actually what they're busy with right now. Like, for example, my friend over here is busy in one of those tube slides. They also design like trampoline parks, soft play, rope course, combination slides, EPP building blocks, magic cube playground, fitness equipment, and all these things. So they design them. So I just want you to give a quick look here. Our friend over here is designing some, looks like in the park. I've never seen this before. I usually review, toys, but this time, all these equipment for playgrounds is pretty cool. And he has this 3D rendering of one of the designs. Probably your specifications, your customized product needs, these guys are actually going to produce that for you. All right, so I'm actually relaxing right now in one of their facilities. This is actually their recreational area. This is where they can have a place of zen. This is where they relax. So I was comfortably sitting on this couch earlier on. But not just about that. They also have, of course, they have their foosball over there to have fun. They have this as well. And also they have a small library here where they can just relax and read. It actually is one of our criteria as well, is social responsibility. And this means not just for the well-being physically of all the employees, it's also about the psychological well-being. All right, so to give you a little bit more insight about the company, I got a hold of Vivian. Hello, Vivian. Hello. She's from the international sales, and we were a little earlier we were talking about the company, and I just want to share as well what we've been talking about earlier. So, Vivian, so how long has the company been in this business?
Okay, the company established in 2000, so it has 20 years history. But the chairman, Mr. King, has been in this industry for 30 years. He took this for his lifelong career.
So, given that 20 years in the business and the chairman being 30 years in the business, this actually gives Huasha Amusement Company Limited the expertise in this line of business. So that's really good to know. I mean, I bet our customers, our friends who are watching right now wanted to know that as well. So also, I want to know, because a little earlier I was chatting with Vivian about their product safety, and I just want her to share this with you as well. So can you tell me more about that?
Okay. We will invite professional agencies such as TUV or SGS, internationally recognized companies, to test the product's material and instructor. In addition, our company have a quality inspection department. We will test the safety of the products before shipping.
So not just the in-house quality inspectors, because I saw earlier when we're going around the factory, I saw that you guys have the internal or in-house quality inspectors, but also third-party agencies as well, such as the
TUV and SGS.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, it's been really a pleasure going around your factory, and thank you so much for your time, Vivian, from the International Sales. Thank you for hospitality, for showing us around the factory. But if you want to get in contact, if you want to get in touch with Huasha Amusement Company Limited, please contact them directly, or you can contact CTJPA as well. All right. So in the meantime, we're going to have to say goodbye. We ran out of time. So bye, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye.